I didn't think I was going to make it. I'm a little discombobulated. You're muted right now.
Yeah, I am. So yeah, I'm delighted you could make it.
Yeah, I was telling Jason my plane broke. I didn't think I was going to clear customs in time. Needed to take a taxi home. I literally walked in the door, changed, and yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah, he sent me a message,
Wow.
a private message, and he was like, "I think she's here." So.
Yeah. I started traveling at midnight in Ireland and am here now. So I guess it's kind of my midnight currently. I really hope that there's people for human sciences. Oh, is Cindy?
There were 6, I think, signed up.
Okay. Okay, it looks like we have some people in here. So since we only have probably 20 minutes before we go back into the main room, why don't we start with a couple of introductions of the people interested in human sciences this year so that I can get to know you and go from there. I can call on people. I can start in the order that you show up on my side. What about Audra Spencer? Audra, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, I'm Audra. Is there anything specific you want me to say for introductions or just?
What about the something orange? Did you find something orange?
My UTK card. I went to UTK's governor's school for the sciences and engineering, so I have like a bajillion of their cards.
Okay. What about maybe 30 seconds on what you're super interested in and why you're picking human sciences?
So I'm interested in anthropology and genetics. I don't know if this is the exact breakout room, but since it said human sciences, I figured I could be near the mark. I'm just interested in how the human body works because it's so intricate and so weird, yet it works somehow. So
I think that's fantastic. Let's see here. What about Cindy B? Cindy, are you able to unmute yourself?
Hi, I'm Cindy Brown. I teach high school at Career Magnet Academy, and we've taken several of our students to there before, and I'm first time I'm doing virtual, but I think this is great opportunity for students to come out and be able to meet experts and learn more. So yeah.
Great.
And Cindy, if I remember correctly, didn't your son win FACEF one year?
He did. That was a picture with him and Sophia Tomov at the beginning, and he had done a lot of research just at home. I kept telling him, you should enter this, and he did, and he won some prizes, and I think he came in second, and he was went to the international in Pittsburgh. So it was a fantastic opportunity for him, and kind of helped him. He's a junior now at UT, and that kind of helped him, think about, he continued on, and he now has like a part-time job on campus. So it was really, inspirational to him to help him continue on his studies. And it was in math and computer science, which, a lot of people don't, you have these interests. And I think this is a great opportunity for kids to, try research out on their own. And it's a great program. Yeah.
I've absolutely loved working with this group this is my second year as a mentor, and I'm just over halfway done with my master's program at UT, and I've loved working with the staff and students. So we'll talk more later, Cindy. Let's see here. What about, it looks like we've got a group, Ella, Ansley, and Callie Smith.
Hi.
Hi.
Here, show your thing orange. That's Ainsley's thing. Yeah, that was orange. And mine, I was already wearing my volleyball jersey, so that was orange.
Great. And what interests you in the human sciences category?
I didn't know what human sciences was, so that's why I chose this one.
I love it, but I'm a little biased. I don't know. Do you know what an epidemiologist does?
Nope.
So it is the study of epidemics. So if you look at the roots of the word, ologist is the study of, and you can be an ologist of so many things. And epidemiology, the study of epidemics. So I work with infectious diseases in people, and I work in public health, and it's something that I've done for about the last 7 years and something I'm really passionate about. Have a background in medicine, and have really enjoyed working with students interested in science and getting them mentored from an early age. So I'm glad that you're in this group, and I hope that that this is the group that continues to interest you through SASEF this year.
In addition to that, I'm another one of those ologists. I'm a plant pathologist, but the reason I'm in here is I do a lot of research on why students do research and how they approach research. So that's also in the human sciences as well. So not only medicine, but education, behavior, and all of those things are in human sciences. But we are so delighted to have Sandra being so strong in our epidemiology and in our medicine.
Okay, let's see here. Jaleesa, I believe, were you in this group with me last year, Jaleesa?
No.
Okay, do you want to take a moment to introduce yourself? Maybe share with us what your something orange is?
I have an orange folder.
Okay. Anything special about your orange folder? Do you get to put cool science things in it or anything like that?
Yeah, it's my folder for chemistry.
Okay. And is that what interests you as far as human sciences goes? Something more in the line of chemistry or molecular sciences or something of that nature?
No, I want to be a gastroenterologist.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see here. Since we only got about 10 minutes or so left, let's move on to Leah Berry. Leah, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, and I'm on the board.
Oh, hi, Leah.
But I will say this, because I am not a scientist or an engineer, I often end up judging some of the projects in this category in SASEF, and they're always so interesting. There's if you're in this group and you're not sure what you want to do, I would encourage you to continue and to learn from Sandra, because just the things that make people tick, and what kind of why people make decisions, and there's so many science projects that I've seen. When I think about this, they're just the possibilities are endless, and it's just a great category to be in. So thanks for allowing me to be part of the group tonight.
Thank you so much for that, Leah. And let's see here. Last on the list, I have a Lindsay Humphreys.
Yes, my thing orange is a Reese cup. I love them, and I chose yes, and I chose this category, or this big category, because I'm interested in the human brain. I love it, and we don't know a lot about it, and it's just like this oddball, and I love learning about it, and that's what I did for 6th grade, was a certain project on the human brain, and I'm just going to be testing out theories, which is what I want to do.
I absolutely love the diverse interests that you guys are representing coming to this group. And I really encourage you to start thinking now about what questions you have about what topics you are most interested in. When I hear Lindsay talk about the brain, or if I hear Jaleesa talk about gastroenterology, or, you know, genetics or anything like that, what is it about those topics that you want to learn more about? What is it that, you know, that you find yourself questioning, or what is a problem in that area that maybe you can start solving? You know, it may be a very big problem, but, you know, taking one step in that direction is one step further than maybe we were. So I look
Sandra,
very,
Sandra,
yes.
could I interrupt you? I don't know if we've heard
Absolutely.
from Tyler or not.
Oh, I didn't see it, Tyler. Oh, Tyler, go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm so sorry.
Tyler, are you there? Oh, yeah.
I'm not getting anything on my side. Are you, Kimberly?
No, I'm not. Are you muted, Tyler? You can always communicate with us through the chat if you would choose.
Well, we'll see if anything pops up from Tyler in the chat. But Kimberly, do you want to add anything to kind of the direction I was sending the group in, and just really thinking about what interests you most and what questions you have, and what, oh, there's Tyler. Let's see. He also wants to study the brain and work with psychology. Okay, very interesting. I think we have a really diverse group, and I'm so excited for SASEF this year.
Sandra, the one thing that I would add is that the person that has to pass all your tests that deal with human subjects is me. So if you have questions about, if I talk to people, do I need to fill out a human subjects form? You know, when do I not have to fill out a human subjects form? Anytime you're dealing with people, you need to ask those questions and look at those rules and regulations pretty closely. If you're dealing with databases, which Sandra can point you to, databases that are available that have data on different things in the public health sector, then you don't need to, but feel free to contact me through Jason, and I can help you decide whether you need to do the human subjects forms or not.
And to add to what Kimberly is saying there, if you are potentially interested in working with human subjects, I do encourage you to kind of decide that path maybe sooner rather than later, just because we want to make sure we start that process and make sure that we provide you ample time to carry out your project and, you know, cross all of those T's and dot all of those I's, because, you know, we are all stewards of the scientific method, and we just need to make sure that what we're doing is safe and ethical. And that is why, you know, we have these processes in place. But yes, publicly available data on any number of, you know, areas is, you know, free game kind of thing. Are there any questions right now before we get pulled back into the bigger group? Any interests that anybody wants to talk about a little further?
I think Lindsay's typing something.
Yeah, so the best way to get in contact with any one of us, whether it be Leah, Kimberly, myself, Jason, to go through Jason. In the slide deck that he presented at the beginning, I believe there was a SASEF email. If you just say, hey, I'm interested in speaking with fill in the blank from Human Sciences, he will direct your email to us.
Yeah, and that's that prep at utk.edu. But if you go to the science fair site, it'll be right there. Sandra, I think Cindy has a question.
Go ahead, Cindy.
Okay, so is that okay as teachers that I come into these breakout rooms, because like I feel pretty confident like with our chemistry type research projects, but things like human, like you were talking about having human subjects and other things, I might like to, you know, each time kind of float around to the different, you know, expert rooms and just see, you know, the kinds of questions students have, and with that, is that
Right.
kind of how this is set up for, or?
Absolutely.
For teachers, you can go in and out of the breakouts rooms. Absolutely.
Okay.
And if you like, you can stay back with Jason, because there's always people there that are on the science fair board that are there to answer questions specific to the fair as well.
Oh, that'd be
That's
helpful.
about projects.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're looking forward. Jill Schindliver works with me, and yeah, we're looking forward to, you know, working up some projects. And it's just, you know, been a lot of touch and go over, you know, with school and everything. And yeah, looking forward to this upcoming year. Thank you.
Yes, I'm very excited for this coming year, since we kind of refined our process a little bit, since, you know, last year we were all kind of thrown into a virtual environment. I think that this year, you know, we really are going to just have fun. Other questions right now? Anybody want to know a little bit more about what Leah does, Kimberly does, what I do, since you guys are just kind of wading into the, you know, human sciences and have such great diverse interests?
Don't forget, you can use the chat too.
Any other details that we want to go into right now, Kimberly, about I know, well, 29 seconds. Don't know that we have much time to go over any specific details at this moment. But yes, if you need to reach out to any of us, please reach out to us through that prep email. And I'm looking forward to working with you guys this year.
Thanks, Sandra.